Happy Monday and welcome to this week's episode of Illinois Corn TV. It's an icy day here in Central Illinois, but we have the latest for you on the start to the spring session for Illinois' General Assembly. We'll talk with a familiar face, Jason Bunting, who's a former Illinois Corn Board member and a freshman representative for Illinois' 106th District. We'll also look back at a legislative roundtable event bringing together groups representing Illinois farmers and bringing you a seat at the table. Is tar spot an issue on your farm? New research in Peoria, Illinois, supported by the Illinois Corn Marketing Board, is working to stop the spread of the disease. Today, we'll hear an update from the lab's molecular biologist. And once again, don't tune out too soon, or you'll miss 3 future farmers wishing you a great week ahead. In Springfield, Illinois corn farmer Jason Bunting is serving his second spring session in the state's General Assembly. However, his path to the state capitol, which began last February, was an unpredictable route.
I've always had aspirations to potentially come down to Springfield to represent the folks in my district. I jumped at the chance. 7 of us interviewed on the 4th of February, and I was one fortunate enough to be chosen. So started here on my first day, February 7th, and it's kind of been a whirlwind ever since.
Bunting got right to work as a freshman member, reaching across the aisle on 2 agricultural bills. He says his connection to groups like Illinois Corn helped prepare him for his new experience.
We need a seat at the table. You know, the common analogy that everybody gets, that if we don't have a seat at the table, we're on the plate. So it's extremely important that our voices are heard. You know, all of the organizations that I've worked with over the last 2 decades have done a fantastic job of getting the message out to their members. It's important for us as legislators to hear from the members.
Commodity groups, the Illinois Department of Agriculture, and farming businesses are working together to best represent growers in the state. Groups met together at the Illinois Farm Bureau for an annual event, the Legislative Roundtable. Here they discussed membership priorities. Matt Rush is a member of Illinois Corn and the head of the Illinois Farmers Council. He says the event united the work of the needs of farmer organizations. Tar spot is a fungal disease in corn that was first reported in Illinois in 2015. The University of Purdue reports an infected field can see losses of up to 60 bushels per acre. Eric Johnson is the research molecular biologist at the Agricultural Research Service Lab. He says one of his projects is stopping the disastrous effects the disease has on corn farmers.
So we've isolated hundreds of organisms from tar spots, and we isolated one, this orange one here. It is called Epicoccum, and this is a pathogen of corn called Fusarium verticillioides. And you can kind of see that there's a clearing here of the fungal growth. And this indicates that the orange fungus is making something that is degrading the pathogen of corn. And we have part of this organism out in the field testing it to see if it will also degrade the tar spot pathogen.
Wow, what phenomenal research happening there that the Illinois Corn Marketing Board is proud to support. Now, before we close for today, say hi to 3 future farmers, Ava, Maya, McKenna, Pratt from Armington, Illinois.
Thanks for watching. Back to you, Haley. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Monday for another episode of Illinois Corn TV.